remember going into large beauty retailers and just feeling like everything that was used to market the products that were being sold to me were disparaging. There is absolutely no need to be flawless. I'm a mom of a 20-month-old now. I am nowhere near flawless. It's a ridiculous made-up word, and I truly wish we could all be free from it. Oui the People is a line of skincare that is actually geared towards the body. We address things like hyperpigmentation, ingrown hairs, and razor burn. It is not about making yourself flawless. It's about being comfortable in the skin that you're in. I don't think I could get around the fact that my upbringing influenced the company. I grew up in Guyana, South America. I was actually raised by my grandmother and my 3 uncles. It was interesting. It was definitely interesting, them taming my spirit a little bit in a very Caribbean way. My uncles taught me a lot about self-care and grooming, and I remember there was a ritual. I would hear them get up, and then I would hear the sound of the brush, like in the shaving cream, and then the razor, and then the clink clink on the sink. And that was just this really strong sense and memory for me. I got introduced to this ritual of self-care. I moved to the US when I was 7. Our family immigrated for opportunity, and education was a big part of opportunity. It wasn't something you squandered. I could be a doctor, I could be a lawyer. When I went to college, I had the opportunity to think on my own. I was able to explore a creativity that was bubbling up in me ever since I was young. I wanted to bring something to the world. After college, I actually got an opportunity to work as an account executive within the fashion industry. I really saw, first and foremost, the obsession with a very specific female figure. It was a culture that really celebrated a very slim, no pun intended, parameter of what it looked like to be a woman. I left that behind, and I actually got a really, really great inbound opportunity to work in the beauty industry. And beauty sort of took me behind the culture, that was presented to women, the expectations, to know that it was sort of really just being churned out of a marketing machine that was designed to make us feel less than in order to sell more products. They truly impact how we feel about ourselves, how we feel about our days, how we feel about each other. And it pissed me off. And it pissed me off on my behalf and my friends who were beautiful women who didn't need to be told that they needed to be flawless or that they couldn't age. Getting up close and personal with beauty really catalyzed me to start Oui the People. It felt like if I could get it right, I could literally inform and change the experience of beauty as a culture. And so that's what I'm working on, is getting that right. Starting a company is hard. Starting a company as a founder of color is hard. I started very simply with my own capital. And then I ended up raising a couple of rounds of funding from investors. And in 2021, I became one of 100 under 40 Black women to have raised over $3 million in venture funding. The reconstitution of beauty is clearly a play on Oui the People. It is sort of our North Star to make sure that we are challenging the entire experience that we're building. How do we build something where the people are truly championed, truly welcomed, and truly involved in what we're building in the future of beauty? Seeing people and making room for them and their voices is what will help push society forward. Looking back to see that ritual of self-care that my uncles performed every morning, it is clearly tied back to Oui the People. I think that core foundation really sort of set me up for success and to continue pushing.